I've got some bad news for anybody that was looking forward to the Wonder Woman game. It looks like Warner Brothers Montreal is going to be working on this game. According to a job listing spotted by Tech4Gamers, the studio which most recently helmed Gotham Knights is working on the game. They're teaming up with Monolith Productions, and they will use the Nemesis system that their acclaimed pair of Lord of the Rings titles used during the last generation. So it's going to be an open world game. I'm going to guess they're going to have like bases and enemies that you go in there and fight, and you can either take them over or whatever, like those games did. The big thing in here is that Warner Brothers Montreal is working on it. And anybody that played Gotham Knights knows what to expect there. Sweet Baby Inc. collaborators of WB Montreal of Gotham Knights fame are working on the Wonder Woman game, so you can expect it to be poisoned with the same forced bullshit that you've seen in the rest of the games. And this game is now dead. Dead and done. So, disappointing. I would have maybe checked this out if this wasn't the case, but unfortunately, it's going to be shit. Just like the Wolverine game is going to be shit. Just like Spider-Man 3 is going to be shit. It's a sad day for superhero games because these companies that they're working with aren't going anywhere. And these companies, it's important to remember that the studios want these things in the game. That's why when Sweet Baby goes under, another Sweet Baby will just pop up. And it's unfortunate. The best way to stop this craziness going on is to vote with your wallet. So I will not be playing the Wonder Woman game, just like I won't be playing the Wolverine game, and I won't be playing Spider-Man 3 whenever that comes out. The best way to stop this stuff is to vote with your wallet. But the Sweet Baby stuff the Sweet Baby people aren't going to stop. Chris Kindred got fact-checked again. This is crazy, isn't it? He's one of the people that activate and participate. Isn't one of these people is an active participant in a harassment camp? What? Isn't this guy paid to write? You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that your job to write stuff for games? This isn't looking very good. Isn't one of these people is an active participant? What? I think this is the Asmongold stuff. The post is unavailable, so I don't know what this person is responding to. But they got fact-checked again. The harassment campaign was begun by Chris Kindred when they targeted a Steam curator that wasn't breaking any rules and encouraged followers to report them. Then Chris called people a Yahtzee with no evidence. Sounds pretty typical. I love seeing these community notes pop up on these people. It's fantastic. Now, I'm sure Chris is a little salty because Chris failed to get Crabrutus deplatformed, then tried to get Asmongold deplatformed. That didn't work. So Chris went back to trying to get Crabrutus banned again. Says they're just writing fan fiction at this point. The group should be taken down, by the way. If not for the conspiracies, then definitely the Yahtzees. So this is really desperate behavior by Sweet Baby. I just find it funny how desperate they are. They still have been unable to take down that curator. It's at 300,000 people strong now, and I don't think it's going anywhere. They were unable to deplatform Asmongold. That was the big push. They failed miserably at it. As far as I know, Dragon's Dogma 2 still working with Asmongold. They tried real hard, though. They did. But it was a tremendous failure. Just like everything Sweet Baby works on, another tremendous failure. And now you've got Elon Musk fully in on this. Like, he's talked about it multiple times, which is the last thing these people want. So now he's all in on this. He responded a bunch of times, especially to this, responding to the Asmongold situation. And it looks like they are still on the run. Having failed to get a Brazilian guy banned from Steam to make him lose his Steam library, Sweet Baby Inc.'s Chris Kindred is now trying to get Capcom to remove Asmongold from being a pawn in Dragon's Dogma 2 for harassment, making videos on the topic and not siding with Sweet Baby Inc. Here's where he's responded. He responded to Steel Gray and said, Sweet Baby Inc. is an evil blight on the gaming industry. All they do is make games terrible and try to cancel people. They cannot go broke soon enough. And that is going to happen. AAA games are too expensive to make to work with Sweet Baby now. Now, I wouldn't take this as a huge win whenever they go out of business, because these companies are still going to want this stuff. So they're still going to hire these consulting firms to come in and work on these. They're just not going to hire Sweet Baby. The Sweet Baby death kiss is too well known by now. It has too many eyes on it. There's too many people talking about it. Every game that gets announced by them or a game that is found to be working with them is going to get hurt financially from this. I do expect Sweet Baby to do either two things. I think, one, they might rebrand. Change their name, change their company, shut down Sweet Baby, pop up as a new company. I think that's something you could see happen. Or they just go out of business and they go work somewhere else, or somebody else absorbs them or something like that. Because a game company working with them is going to be just too much of a financial L. It will be. It'll be just too much for them. And they'll have to part ways with Sweet Baby, even though it looks like they're going to work on the Wonder Woman game, which, by the way, is going to give this game the Sweet Baby death kiss as well. It's going to be an interesting year, for sure. As Grum says here, the ADL and other orgs know that gamers had a huge part in, past couple of elections. So I would imagine you're going to see a lot of these journalists go for one last push. This is definitely going to probably be the last year of a lot of these games media companies like Polygon, Mary Sue, Kotaku. I think you're going to see a lot of them shut down this year. And they're desperately trying to cling to life. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.